By the end of week 13, you will be submitting a population health application project, and this is where you go out to a community partner or a school and you present a lesson that the school or the community partner chooses so that you are helping provide health education to the community. Now, it's not due until the end of week 13, but by the end of week 9, you need to have a contract signed. If you click on the link, and I'm going to pull up the contract here, you'll see a contract that looks like this. You need to make sure that this is printed off, or you can email it to them and have them do an electronic signature. But in this, you need to tell what the presentation topic is. Again, the presentation topic is selected by the community or the school. So it's not that you contact them and say, hey, I want to teach you about bullying. It's that you contact these groups and ask, what health concerns do you see that we could come and provide education to address? The target population age, this does need to be adolescent or older. This is not a hand washing for kids. I understand the value of hand washing for kids. This is specifically geared to provide substantial information to at least adolescent and older populations. And then list the name of the community group or school. This can be a public school, a private school, it can be after-school programs, community centers, it can be through any community groups, scout groups, church groups, anything like that, where it's a substantial number of people. This isn't just you getting together with one person and giving them a lesson, but where there's a group that is meeting, such as sports teams or in dorms. There's a lot of different options you can choose from. If you're not sure if something would be applicable or not, please reach out to your instructor or your professor and let them know, and they can tell you whether that would be an appropriate group or not. In that, you need to make sure that the faculty member right here, you're going to give their information. So this is whoever teaches your section of the class, and their email with the way that ends at weber.edu. But in this, the advisor is the person you are going to be connected with in your project. So whether it's a community person or whether it's through a school, you need to make sure that you have a printed name and signature, as well as an email address so that they can be contacted if there's anything that comes up, their phone number, and then the date as well. Now, for the student signature, we do understand that as you work in groups often, that it can be hard to get every single person's physical signature. Options are you can have electronic signatures where you email it to each other and each take turns electronically signing it before submission, or getting together and signing it face-to-face. But for the purpose of having this held in place, you need to make sure that at least one student has signed it and put the date, and please give the information for who the other students are that will be in the same group if you are doing this as a group. Now, this largely works as a placeholder. Sometimes we have groups that will have a plan and they go to meet in a school or to meet in a community group, and the day that they have planned, they get there and something has come up. Either that contact person forgot, or there's an illness or a change in schedule. If something like that happens, and we're able to see that you had a plan in place, signed off by another person by week 9, then we can go in and try to help you problem solve some other places you could do this, or other things like that. If you do not have this in place, you cannot go out and do your presentation. And so please make sure that one person from your group submits this with all the names on the bottom. Again, even if not every person signs it, make sure every name is included at the bottom, and make sure that is submitted by the end of week 9.